We often get scared when we hear the word debt because we mostly associate it with poor financial status and even poverty. As much as possible, most people aim to live a life without any debts to pay. But what if we tell you that this is actually one of the secrets rich people have in reaching their wealth? In today's Finance Aligned video, we'll be talking about how rich people used their debt to acquire more wealth. But before we get started, if you're new here, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can join a community where learning about finance is welcomed and encouraged. You can also click the notification bell so that we can notify you whenever we post new videos online. Now that we've got that covered, let's get straight to the video. When we listen to financial advice and talk, we often hear the word debt getting used as something negative or something to be afraid of. However, when we look at the reality of life, it is not all negative. There are actually types of debt that can pull higher instead of pushing you down a financial hole. To make things easier to understand, we can call those types of debt good debt. Once you are able to master this and the concept behind it, you'll also be able to start harnessing the full potential and power of your money. In this way, you are now able to create more passive income streams that will eventually turn into real wealth. Don't believe us? Well, let us take the concept of loans as an example. Did you know that many individuals are not able to experience the house, car, or electronics that they have now without applying for some type of loan or debt first? This is an example of good debt. These types of debt can also be used to slowly start building your empire. But before we go to how you can do it, you should first know the difference between good debt and bad debt. When we talk about good debt, the first thing that should go into your mind should be the type of debt that allows you to slowly build your assets. These assets should be able to increase in value through time too. In terms of loan interest, this should be tax deductible too, and you should have the option to use the income derived from the asset to repay the debt. Some examples of good debt are property, shares, and investing in managed funds. On the other hand, bad debts are those that you use to buy goods, services, or assets. These are those that do not have the potential to generate any income and also depreciate in terms of value. Its loan interest is also non-tax deductible and no form of income from the asset to pay back the debt. Examples of bad debt are credit card debt that are not repaid within the interest-free period, personal loans to buy cars, and even family home loans. If you want to make use of your debts to your advantage and unleash its full potential, make sure to continue watching as we share with you the steps you can take to ensure that you have good debt. You can also use these steps to position your personal finances in a place where your good debt can help you reach wealth and prosperity. Here are those steps. Number 1. Debt consolidation. Have you ever wondered about the other fees you are paying from time to time? You are not going beyond your means, but sometimes the bills are just too high and you're confused as to why. Well, this may be because you are servicing multiple debts. If you're doing this, you are more prone to paying more than what you need in terms of interest and fees. If you want to maximize things, you can switch this up by increasing your mortgage and using extra funds to pay off other bills, like your insufficient bad debt. This can include your credit card balances or personal loans. In this way, you're able to benefit more from your debts. You may also notice that although your home loan repayments are staying the same, there will be a lower interest rate to pay off higher interest debt instead. Number 2. Don't let your savings sleep. Many people think that saving money is just a stagnant way of storing money, but this should not be the case. If you listen or watch videos and podcasts about finances, you may observe that they always encourage people to have their savings, such as emergency funds or even buffer funds that can support them if emergencies happen. Most of the time, people keep it in a cash savings bank account. However, if you want to maximize the potential of your money and don't just let it sleep in your account, you can choose to keep it in an offset account linked to your mortgage. If you do this, you'll be earning a higher after-tax return and reduce the term of your home loan. You can do all of these even without locking up the funds. Number 3. Manage your cash flow properly. If you want to avoid or at least minimize having bad debts, you should master the concept of managing our cash flow first. Through this method, you'll be pushed to reduce interest payments first either by doing any of the following. A. Increasing the frequency of payment on a mortgage. B. Increasing the amount paid, paying your entire salary into an offset account using an interest-free period on a credit card to pay for daily expenses. This frees up other parts of your funds intended to pay off your home loan even without paying any interest. Number 4. Borrowing to create wealth. It's time to start building some good debt after you've reduced the bad debt. Gearing is when you invest correctly and see an increase in the value of your assets. Gearing enables you to build wealth since the income and capital gains from the investment exceed the costs of debt servicing and pay off the debt. Here, buying stock or real estate is frequently a wise move. By taking out a margin loan, investing in a managed share fund, or borrowing against the equity in your home, you can raise additional funds. Number 5. Using lump sums in a cautious way. There are times when you can get a sizable lump sum of money through bonuses, inheritances, etc. Try to use this money for bad debt repayment or think about increasing your superannuation contributions. Number 6. Recycle your debt. When you recycle your debt, the bad debt is turned into a good debt that can provide income for you, be used to pay back the loan, and offer tax benefits. As you pay off your home loan and reinvest the equity you've built up in shares or other real estate. Any extra money can also be put back into your mortgage to help you pay it off faster and save on interest. Number 7. Invest in a managed geared equity fund. A managed share fund is internally geared, so you can take advantage of the gearing effect of borrowing to invest without taking out an investment loan on your own. In this scenario, the fund manager borrows money at wholesale rates on behalf of investors to make investments in national or local stock exchanges. Despite hearing all of these things, it's still important that you understand how much the results of these methods or things can change depending on a person's stage or circumstances. These are just tips that other people find effective. That ends our video for today. We hope you've learned a thing or two. If you did, please like the video and leave a comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and reactions. If you want similar videos, do not forget to subscribe to us and click the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post new videos. Until next time, bye!